Hello, and good morning. Okay, so, basically there probably won't be a whole lot of many people around today, so I can probably go ahead and start this one a little bit early. Like I said, not expecting a whole lot of recommendations and stuff to come in. So, yeah, I already pre-decided on a bunch of these fights here, and, yeah. Let's see how this ends up going. So to start things off, it's going to be Matthias and the Funeral Mask versus the Painkiller, or Exile and the Painkiller. Basically the whole reason behind wanting to start off with this one is despite the fact that it's awesome. Yesterday was watching the Olympics, and that's why there's a friggin' mountain in the background here. And yeah, some guy named Matthias ended up winning this like kind of blind skiing thing, so that happened. Anyway, it's kind of fun to watch. I'm actually a little bit surprised that they had blind skiing as an event, but whatever works. It's actually kind of funny because I kind of thought somebody was going to end up getting fired because the first few people just ended up missing one of the turns and getting super pissed off because they just got kicked out of the Olympics for basically missing a turn that they couldn't actually turn around. Alright, so... there we go, let's adjust the volume a little bit because that is rather loud. So earlier, I did a little bit of a test fight between the Painkiller and Silhouette. Yeah, looks like he's got just enough turning speed to keep up with Exile here. Basically, he's got the linear rifle instead of his Sawa, because frankly, there's no way to make that work. But this thing basically took the Sawa's place as just being the absurd friggin' spam gun. That was more of a directed, controlled thing. Here's the spreadsheet then. So Exile's taken a loss by taking a win earlier, so he's actually going to get one. Well, I decided to leave the other one just kind of off as its own thing, because it technically was off of, off-stream for this whole thing. Which, by the way, for a lot of the rando finisher-upper ones, I might end up just, kind of doing one-offs for a little bit there. We'll see how that ends up going. Anyway. There we go. Take that off. So next we'll have Aubrey Vion versus Blue Magnolia. There's the Relic 2, aka the Amazing Punching Bag. Actually, I have no idea how this version became so good, whereas the Last Raven one is absolute trash. One of those strange things, like they almost made it wrong on purpose. But yeah, both of them are pretty insane-looking, chunky ones. We're actually gonna go ahead and have them fight it out in Aubrey's stage, I think. Where is it? Is it this one? I think it might be that one. That one... no. It's that close range map, you know which one I'm talking about. Whatever, this will be close enough. That will do. Yeah, there will likely be two of these things coming out today. Sounded like ProCow was going to be available later on today, so that would be pretty cool to have him on one of these. That is a great shot, holy no. For the record, Frank's getting his up right now. So good. He's actually winning it. Hey, I'm not entirely sure why we have a little bit of change going on as far as choppiness here. Couldn't be happening. How about that? Aubrey Vion actually wins a fight. Alright, so it's Aubrey... where are you on this thing? Here we go. Aubrey with a win. Oh, by the way, I finally fixed Metal Wolf, so he's no longer disqualified. Alright. Jouster versus somebody. I'm trying to find the correct color match here. Jouster versus Gunner Killer. Okay. Jouster, Gunner Killer's on Starting Party. Yeah. So Gunner Killer has been a little bit nerfed, just because those double pistols were one of those things that's super overpowered. Right, so they're in the Highlands. There was this hippie song a while ago. Friggin' Highlands. Friggin' catchy. And they're back. Okay, I'm back. So, yeah, the Jouster's got some energy issues. That's just gonna come with any build with a Silky. Unfortunately, he couldn't really afford to have the shooter on him. Otherwise, I would have done so. But he still recovers pretty quick. He still does these quick bursts of damage and recovers. Bang. Why aren't my blinky guns doing more? But yeah, so this was one of Royal's things, but yeah, I had to nerf it because the freaking dual fireball pistols, as I like to call them, were a bit too meta for this. Let's cut it up there. So yeah, this thing's whole shtick is supposed to be all plinky and everything. What if it ends up just burning instead of clicking, then what's the fun in that? But I'm pretty sure it's gonna end up winning this anyway. The Jouster doesn't transfer over to one on the front too well. He'll do his copy thing, but for some reason this time he's deciding not to use his missiles, which is kind of a big deal as far as he goes. Probably should have given him a pancake head to emulate the whole he never has a head on him kind of thing. I'm not sure if that was an inside joke from or not. Yeah, he gets his head blown off in that one mission where you fight him with the pulverizer. When you fight him with the robots, those have a tendency to blow his head off. And I think those are all the counters in the story. He's all going to come down to his ammo count now as he can get out of his stuff. And if Jouster pulled it back on this, that'd be insane. Missiles deployed. But no. Missiles are for nerds. I don't like them. Jouster with a loss. It's kind of surprising that this is so many parts in and there's almost no actual eliminations yet. Now, all in all, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's 5 that have been eliminated. Alright, next up we have Water Hazard versus the Shagahad. There's the Water Hazard. I should probably change his name to Prominence. And no here. Nope, that's the wrong one. There's Chicago. And what are we doing from Mountain Dew Light City? Okay. But yeah, so these are pretty much unless the one later today happens with Cow there. The rest are probably going to be one-offs until the very finals of it, like final 20 or so. We'll see. We will see how that goes. Yeah, this is going way longer than I expected. I think Water Hazard's got this. For all those shots he's putting at him, he's really pulling off here. Oh no, there we go, he's getting a lead. Jughead takes a loss. This is good. I want to see Water Hazard do some stuff. More prominence, rather. Alright, next up we have Werehound versus Rhodey. Go ahead and reload these stats here. Yep. Okay, so Werehound, where are you at? On here. Werehound's on Gatecrasher, Rhodey's on Mean Dream. Yeah, I'm probably going to keep this one going until the soundtrack runs out. Whenever that may be. This wasn't one of the longer tracks. And yeah, this is not Mean Dream Epsilon anymore because it's got new members. Which was Zorsine, the Mean Dream, whatever the hell this thing means. I don't know, it just looked like a little house, so I figured it was the meme house. Wheels, Lavis Canyon. And off we go to the canyon. Now, there's one that technically wasn't in this tournament yet. Still kind of expecting it to happen, but that was Exile versus Shade. I did one just for the sake of fun, not for the tournament just yet, and you know, Shade just managed to win it. It was actually a super close fight. Probably one of the better flanking fights I've ever seen. Alright, so we got both of the weapon arm folks here. Rhodey from AC4 and FA, with Werehound from AC2. Except because the weapon arms function very differently, to get the scariness of it, he has the dual Gatling guns instead. Those things got nerfed pretty hard. It's actually funny because they got nerfed in terms of staying power, not necessarily because of firepower. I've been told in the past that dual pistols might be a bit more accurate to what Yansha ends up using. I think these are about as scary. He basically has two very accurate rifles that go off at the same time. But the rifles in this one end up sucking by comparison, so I think one of those where you draw the line kind of situations. Okay, now we got Werehound's gonna get it. Once again, with not being sure why there's chopping. Alright, where are you? Win. We're still in kind of round one here. Alright, let's do Red Lard versus Messy Finish next. Finishes down in Mean Dream. Squad. Yes. We'll see who overheats who first. We got Dusk Arena for these two. There we are. This feels like it should probably end up favoring the Red Lard. Unless he gets stuck on something. Always the fun part. You never know who it's going to end up favoring because something ends up going a little bit jank and then your entire day has suddenly changed its schedule. As soon as he gets an overheat, the fight's done at that point. When he's hearing, what are you doing? Yeah, this thing's incredible. I don't know what I did right, but I guess it got done very right. Alright, that's the Messy Finish with a loss. And the Red Lard moving on to the next round. figure this 2 elimination system is a bit more fun to deal with than brackets and all that. Brackets are kind of annoying. Next up, we have Irony versus Chariot. Those? Carnage and Chariot. Cancel that. Cross region. Okay, let me set this fight going, and then I gotta go check on something real quick. Yep. And yeah, looks like today's actually going to be a little bit of a short one. Today's starting a little bit earlier than it usually does by quite a large margin. So this will have to be the last one for now, and then the rest will actually be a whole series of one-offs over the course of the weekend. And yeah, we'll see where the tournament ends up going. Anyway, we'll see you then. Have a good one.